Yeah, my people, welcome back, man. Welcome back to Nicardo Media House, with a morning Saturday extra, Sunday morning Saturday extra. This is the first time I'm doing this, look, the schedule are full, I have a podcast later, with Daniel, where we're going to preview, the Reggae Boy game. We're going to chit chat everything around what's going on with 2 games with the Reggae Boys, and also on Monday, I already have 2 videos that already is going to upload for you guys, you understand? So, me and Eddie early Monday morning will be featuring and previewing the Reggae Boy game. Also, you don't know, he is an expert. He is the journalist that cover Central American and also South American. So his expertise and his insight of what's going on, don't miss that video. And also the Monday morning Insider Extra that will drop just before game time, with me going solo in that video, talking about the big things, what's to happen in the game. So the schedule is full, but there's so much is going on where I have to come today Sunday and give the people insight and give the people some information of what's really going on within the Honduran camp, and also what's going on with the general secretary of the Reggae Boy team as well. You understand? A whole lot of thing is in the pipeline. A whole lot of thing are really a bubble around, but also the information that I'm going to give within that's it going on inside of Honduras national team camp. Yeah, you guys need to listen that and what is really going on. Yeah, a lot of problem from when the team were in French Guiana, the issues, the preparation, a lot of stuff. So people, look, it's big game tomorrow. The people come out and also come out and watch the game. Also, I have something that I want to play. Yeah, I have something that I want to play. I'm going to play a clip of Jose Ernesto, the general secretary of the Honduran national team, where he's going to talk about some issues within the camp and what is going on between them and FIFA with French Guiana. Look, this Honduran team, it's unsettled. Yeah, they trained last night at Stadium East field. Finally they got some really good preparation, get the jet lag out of the players' leg, but their camp is still unraveled. It's still some unrest issue need to be taken care of. But listen to what Jose Ernesto, the general secretary of the Honduran national team, have to say.
Jose Ernesto, General Secretary of Honduras national team. A 3-2 win in the end. It was tough when we thought was a victory. What is the assessment? Well, at first of all, happy for the 3 points, but a very, very, very difficult field. With a field full of holes, it looked good on television, I imagine, but the field was very, very bad. The truth is that it cost us a lot. This victory cost the players a lot. The heavy field with tall grass with different types of grass cost them a lot. But well, the important thing is that we got the 3 points and now have to go get 3 points in Jamaica now from here. Many, many, many complaints and many lessons. Learning from this experience here in French Guiana. Yes, I believe that whoever learns the most in this situation. It is CONCACAF that also surprised him with a photo they sent of a stadium, not of grass that was not appropriate. Hey, we made the claim yesterday afternoon, and also in the morning we were talking with the director of the competition, Carlos Fernandez, and fortunately, the pressure turned out to be that they changed the field and well. The other field was impossible to play on. Italian was quite easy to select a player, and well, they changed the field. And the result was the same. A complicated field because heavy, very muddy, heavy, complicated. The lights of 10 work, but that cannot to us. I know that they are countries that have some problems. But anyway, the competition has to be even and hope that this improves. CONCACAF, they demand absolutely everything from us to be perfect. There will be some sanctions for French Guiana as a safer federation. Yes, because they are so surprised got off with the field. We are going to send a letter tonight that is already prepared. It is already prepared, letting you know everything that has happened, the extra expense that we had. For example, the bus that brought us here cost $1,300. The Honduran Federation is not going to pay for it. So that is where we are. But I repeat how important it is that the 3 points were given. The result was a lack of concentration. In the end, it causes a goal. Jamaica, what are you waiting for? From Jamaica, we expect the same dedication from the players. players. I think the field is in little better condition, and we are sure that we are going to win better than the last year. I hope so with Jamaica. CONCACAF has also demanded it. Jamaica is a little professional in that regard, since let's just hope that the field is much better. Third flight to Jamaica, everything is ready for all the logistics were planned. We left tomorrow at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. We arrive at Kingston at 5 p.m. The players are going to have the weekend to recover and with faith in God on Monday, let's go for those 3 points. Thank you with pleasure.
So yeah, you can hear that, he have made some report, to the guy, Carlos Fernandez, the competition director for the Nations League, that look, they have made they're going to make some complaint and sent over their letter, to Carlos Fernandez, to inform them what's happened in French Guiana. But they have issues with the field. A lot of bad potholes is in the field. It took a lot on their players, the preparation and what's really going on. And guess what? This morning I woke up with some information. I saw an article, and so as soon as I was going to talk about this topic, I saw an article with the Observer quoting some information with Dennis Chung as well. So let me go ahead and give you guys what Dennis Chung have said about what is really going on with the national field and concerns and consequences that they don't want to face with CONCACAF. So Dennis Chung go on and said, look, given what has happened, there is always a concern because the game is not just played at a national level, it is also televised internationally. Any hiccups like that will have devastating consequence, financial implications, said Chung. I think because of that and due to what had happened, we have been in dialogue with IPL, which is Independence Park Limited, the company that run the national stadium. The person in charge of the operations and maintenance has gone down there and conduct a review of not only the lights but also the field. He said that the field is improving. He mentioned that the field has resting and assured him that some work has been done after the last incident, that the lights will be fine, Chung pointed out, and also went on quoting Chung, saying, I understanding that the last game played there didn't have any issue. I think I figure more than that game was one of the Caribbean Cup games, and he went on and said, we are hoping for no problems because it would have significant consequence not only for the game but also financially. We don't want to get into that, he said. You understand? That was Mr. Dennis Chung speaking with the Observer. Look, we heard Jose Ernesto have said he have submitted some letter that to the competition director, which is Carlos Fernandez, or the man who's running the thing for CONCACAF. But look, Dennis Chung have said, look, the field, he have said no. And I think this has been happening, dialogue between the Independence Park Limited, the people. I think it's Mr. Brown. I think I don't remember his name, but it's the man that Mr. Brown, that who is running things for the national stadium. It's a back and forth dialogue, and I'm credited the JFF for this, for keeping up, the importance you have. Look, keep intact, let these people know this need to sort out, because what happened in the Carabao League game, what happened in the first game, the lights have gone out. They can't afford anything like this against Honduras at home tomorrow. So Dennis Chung is making sure that they keep the dialogue with the owners and the people that running the operation for the national stadium to hey, make sure everything is good. And what they have said, the last game that played the Caribbean Cup, nothing happens. I figure more or less everything is good. Carlos, go back to what the General Secretary said of Honduras. The national stadium for Jamaica, it might be professional, a little bit more professional manner where the field will be a little bit more better. But he said hopefully everything is sorted up. But we don't really want to go in this problem that French Guiana and CONCACAF and Honduras have currently deal with the current issues that they're sorting out at the moment. You understand? So hopefully everything can really sort it out. But also Dennis Chung have said in the article, the last part, but this is nothing pertaining to field or maintenance of the light. It is, he said, look, we expect to have more people at the game on Monday. We have seen an uptick in ticket sales. In fact, after the Nicaragua game away game on Thursday, we noticed a lot of people coming in to buy tickets. We will also be selling tickets physically at JFF. Look, the man said he have expected more people to come at this game tomorrow than what happened in the previous game against Cuba. So you could see that the people, it's good to see that the people is coming out to support. You understand? But I have another clip that I also want to play. The Kafa have spoken about the reggae boys as well. Ronaldo Ruida. Listen to what the Honduras national team coach have to say in his post game. After beating French Guiana 3-2.
Next Monday, Jamaica. We already face them at home, again on their home field in Kingston. Imagine very different match from that of a year ago. Very different from that of a year ago. A month ago, how do you imagine it? Yes, all the games are different. It's already proven what we have experienced, that you can play 24 hours apart and another game comes out on another field. I think we have all motivation to play a good game to achieve a good result, and that this positions us well in the table. You always maintain the base, try to maintain the base beyond some issues that occur. Coach, today we play on a high muddy pitch that will generate many changes. It is difficult to change the base a few days before our game. Yes, we have already been building. Maybe there will be 1 to maximum 3. The important thing is to continue consolidating, continue to fill these boys with confidence, and that this brings us closer to achieving important results from very far away.
Yeah, so that's the gaffer speaking, and now listen to what the Honduran journalists, the analysts have to say about the squad and the issues that, talking about players, is currently probably going to be in and out, is that they're going to have a lot of changes, the physicality of Mikel Antonio, the issues, with Luis Vega, one of the center half, and doing the physicality with the Jamaica national team. Listen to what they have to say about us as well.
We saw and there is not. I seen a person who is called with the pair center backs that the national team has when they define themselves. And when they have the ball, what do they have to do? Let's give the ball, let Andy come out. Let Joseph come out. Try to generate spaces on the old side and on them. That is why I like Coster, because although we see him as a 5, he is a player with very good ball handling, who has oxygenation and who has lanes, and there is also Edwin Rodriguez, who can hold you back. But in the middle and look for combination with Antonio, Lozano, and the sides for me, only Andy and Joseph have to appear if we go out and try to generate play with Rivas and with Pinto. We are going to lose the ball, and unfortunate number of times for me, because we are saw it. If against French Guiana, they did not generate security for me, can Hyde believe that they are going to generate it against Jamaica? That is the issue, is that this is a much better rival. French Guiana was much worse than Honduras and continues to be much worse than us. What is happening? Jamaica is today, tomorrow, and yesterday better than us. We have 7 games without winning. What is more, if I translate it into numbers? We have 11 years, have not beaten Jamaica. There is always a first time. Well, I think that if us makes a population in the midfield filled with people to burn, and no one to recover when not, because it is a game of a lot of intelligence, with a lot of emotional balance, and you have to carry it, because play to play, what happened? They haven't let go. I don't know what is going on. I feel like they can win this game because Jamaica in the midfield is where they generate a lot, and sometimes they add 3 for players, and Honduras has to add 5 or 5. So I think that with the return of midfielder to be with the 2 midfielders, I believe that they can do something there, and well. The arguments are there, and the functions and obligations always for a team are what to do with ball, and what to when you don't have the ball.
So yeah, you could hear that they're speaking on, the issue with their defensive players, and also how they can maintain possession and how they can maintain more players than us in the midfield. You understand? They said, look, the Reggae Boys have had more than 3-4 players in the midfield. Meanwhile, the Honduras national team have only played with 2 midfielders, which is Davy Flores and, Kervin Arriaga, which they normally play a 4-4-2 or, play that supportive striker from the Antonio Choco Lozano, whoever it is, but they always play with 2 double pivot. Meanwhile, we play with 3 central midfielders, and then at times our wingers tucked in and make it a 5-man midfield. So we overload the midfield a lot of times. So they have problems with that, and also they have problem with and concern about the physicality of Mikel Antonio in terms of how they leak goals in the French Guiana. But they expect a lot of changes, probably around 4 to 5 changes. So this Honduras team is going through a phase. This is not the best squad, you will say per se, that we faced, last time out at home, when we played them in the Nations League last year. But again, when you look on their last squad that they pick, look at the last squad that they pick when we played them, in Honduras. This squad currently is a much weaker squad, They're without, the starman Luis Palma. You understand? There's still issues, with coach Ronaldo Rueda, with Kyoto. So I mean, it's us for take the 3 points. They want the 3 points. They have said it. Also, look, they are coming, and hopefully they can get the 3 points. Look, this team haven't beat us for some while now. For many games, I think it's around 6 games they haven't beat us. But guess what? When a team is when their back is against the wall, anything can happen. And again, Ronaldo Rueda, he haven't faced any other team as much as he faced the Reggae Boys team in his past since he have been appointed as the Honduras coach. This will be the 3rd time on Monday that he will come up against the Reggae Boys in less, or probably just over 12 months. So look, a defeat will come for us one of these days, but guess what? Surely not tomorrow is the day. You understand? Make it sometime other day, but guess what? I know they will get the better of us one day, because this is football. Results swing 2 sides. You don't know when it's going to swing, but guess what? Tomorrow is a day where the Reggae Boy will not slip up. You understand? But it's very important to keep our discipline and our shape in the game, because they have played us twice already. 2 times in the Nations League, and now they're going to face us again tomorrow, which will going to be the 3rd time. So guess what? He will have some understanding of what to expect from us, but again, to the people, remember, later check out the Nicardo podcast at 6:30 Jamaican time. I'm out. See you guys.